Hello, I'm Matthew Browning and welcome to today's racing tonight for Sunday the 9th of February, Lightning Stakes Day at Flemington. Very exciting day of racing too. Here's the weather and track conditions before we start on our replays. At Flemington it was fine and good. Wyong a little bit overcast, track good. Sunshine Coast fine and dead, and Bordertown a fine day and the track officially rated as good. We're about to start on the Flemington review. The Lightning comes up as race 5 on the card. A terrific race 2. Schwa Sear and Glenn Boss, the only jockey electing to go to the inside and hanging on from Spinning Hill, who was charging on the opposite side of the track. It looks like he's come back in great style, Schwa Sear. His win coming up in race 5. But let's start with race 1, 3-year-olds over 1600. Here's the replay and Greg Miles.
Starter has to Mr. McCarroll, about to hit the button for the first. They're away now. Spanish Symbol jumping well on the inside with Converge, and Mummify got away okay. Dare to be Proud's going forward, trying to find the lead early, and Sassatier's going forward too. Lambeth settles at the back in company with Spanish Symbol and Glefty. At the 1400 metres, Mummify finds the lead. Dare to be Proud second. Sassatier's trapped out third. Converge 2 lengths away fourth on the inside, and then a half length to I Do Blue. 2 lengths to Final Demand, and he's being followed by the 1200 a length back by Glefty, and then Spanish Symbol and Lambeth 2.5 lengths away. Out near the 1000 metres now, and Sassatier, after racing a little wide, moved up and took the lead now. Mummify, Oliver just let him go and sat up second now. Dare to be Proud as third on the outside. 2 lengths away is I Do Blue, who races outside Converge, and then Final Demand on the inside of Glefty. 2 to Spanish Symbol next to last, and Lambeth last of all by the 800. And it's Sassatier in front. Dare to be Proud second. Mummify is now third and pocketed away on the inside from I Do Blue. Next Glefty making some ground around Converge, who's following the favourite, and then came Final Demand, trailed by Lambeth and Spanish Symbol. Round the turn, Sassatier in front from Dare to be Proud in second. Mummify can get a run through as Dare to be Proud weakens. Oliver came off the fence on the favourite now to challenge the leader. Converge is following through on the rails, and Glefty winding up wide out, and Lambeth comes with a run from last down the outside. Mummify at the 300 took the lead, but Glefty's there to challenge. Sassatier fights back. Lambeth and Final Demand come. Glefty put the nose in front. Lambeth the danger. Final Demand coming with it, and kicking back as Mummify. Glefty had a narrow lead, 50 to go. Mummify kicking, Lambeth the outside, a 3-way go. They drive to the line close between the Glefty the middle and Mummify the rail, with Lambeth on the outside. Terrific 3-way battle to the line. Converge right behind them might not have had a lot of luck over the closing stages, and next Final Demand, Sassatier, I Do Blue, Spanish Symbol, and back at the tail was Dare to be Proud. Stand up ready. Racing now, Golden Fawn began reasonably on the inside, and Confederate Kid is drifting back early. Satelic Raciti got away well, and there's the Mookster driving across the field to find the lead as they settle down. Smoking Barrel about midfield with Deadwood sitting on his outside. As they go past 1,000 metres, and the Mookster had sped across and leads by 3. Raciti in second from Smoking Barrel in the orange colours, and Deadwood City is wider out. Golden Fawn is in behind those horses over on the rails, followed by Confederate Kid, and then Crystal Academy wide out from Sir Talek. Keterman towards the end is second last, and Kinkalani on the outside. The Mookster passed the 600 metre mark, about 6 lengths in front of Smoking Barrel. Raciti the inside, then Deadwood City, Golden Fawn, followed by Confederate Kid, pulled out wide to make some ground. He's under the whip, and then Sir Talek, and Keterman is next from Crystal Academy. Kinkalani at the 300, and the Mookster now he's pulled the whip. He's about still 4 lengths in front. He's tied though, and Smoking Barrel's looming large, followed by Raciti, and then came Confederate Kid and Golden Fawn. The Mookster in front. Smoking Barrel a length and a half away, but closing with Raciti, and Confederate Kid is still coming. Smoking Barrel hit the lead. Confederate Kid, he's storming home. Smoking Barrel just in front, and just one, I'd say, from Confederate Kid. Golden Fawn did his best work late, and then Raciti, Keterman, the Mookster folding up the last little bit, trailed further back by Sir Talek, and back there with him was Deadwood City, followed by Crystal Academy, and last in Kinkalani. The English Premier, 1,200 metres, they stand up well. Racing now, Rasan began fairly. Looks like they're going to split here. In fact, they're all going to come grandstand. Fresh Boy was away well, so was Weinstock and Pinchbeck. Sutter Spartacus finding the outside rail amongst the leading horses. Elastro's come across, and is one of the last as they settle down. So they've all come grandstand. They go to the 800-metre mark now. And it's Cesaro timing against the outside rail, leading narrowly, I'd say. Pinchbeck in the orange. Up there too is Neo, 3 away from the rail, and Fresh Boys wider out from Winestock. Spartacle is the deepest runner. In behind the leading bunch of horses, Son of Spartacus, and just off these horses is Creston King. Rasan buried away with a lot of horses in front of him coming towards the 450, and Mr. Mundine is one of the last, and Elastro's climbing over the heels near the outside rail. Peresin putting in a run as they come to the 300-metre mark now. Fresh Boy hit the lead from Pinchbeck Neo. Winestock with a run on the other side of Fresh Boy has raced up and he's hit the lead at the 200. It's Winestock kicking about a length and a half to Fresh Boy. Rasan in the clear, but Winestock under the whip in front. Holds Fresh Boy at bay with 100 metres to go. Wheeling the whip, he's home. Winestock takes out the English Premier, beats Fresh Boy. Elastro flashed home, grabs third from Mr. Mundine, Peresin, Rasan. And then Pinchbeck and Son of Spartacus, a gap to Neo who folded up, and then Creston King, Spartacle and Cesaro timing along last. And that's it, they're all in, they're ready. And they're racing now, and Fra Magic dawdled out of the stalls on the inside. Agro was the first to bounce out, and he lands in front of Narita and Break the Bank, and New Little Butte on the improve. Arena Valador is going up wide out too, and they're trailed then by Flying Sparks. Oscar Eric's next over on the outside of Lodger, being followed by Escada and Fra Magic. Agro made it a good tempo out towards the 1600. He set up about 3 to 4 lengths, You Little Butte, and a similar margin away. Narita on the inside with Arena Valador, the first one off the rail. Flying Sparks a length and a half away fifth, and then Break the Bank followed by Oscar Eric. Over on the inside is Lodger, and second last is Ascana, and Fra Magic a length and a quarter away last of all by the 1400. And it's Agro, he's extended that lead. He's 6 or 7 in front now. In second placing, You Little Butte, and he's 5 lengths in front of Arena Valadora now third. A very fast run race. 2 lengths Flying Sparks, Narita, 2 lengths Oscar Eric on the outside from Break the Bank, and then Lodger, Ascana, and Fra Magic 2 lengths away. Agro the leader. I think he's widened that margin again at the 1,000-metre mark. He'd be 8 or 9 lengths in front. You Little Butte in second placing, and about 6 or 7 then to Arena Valadora. A length further back is Flying Sparks, Narita the inside, and then came Oscar Eric in the pink colours. 1 further back is Break the Bank, Ascana, and then Lodger second last, and Fra Magic 3 lengths last of all. Agro's lead about 6 coming around the turn now. Flying Sparks goes round the outside to throw out a threat with Arena Valadora the centre, and You Little Butte the rail. Agro's come back to them very quickly here as they cornered, and then came Oscar Eric, Narita and Ascana putting in a burst. Agro headed at the top of the lane by You Little Butte, Arena Valadora, and on their outside Flying Sparks, clear then to Narita, Oscar Eric, and then came Ascana at the 300-metre mark now. Arena Valadora hasn't been asked to let go yet, and he put a length on them. Flying Sparks down the outside, You Little Butte is next. Ascana's coming with a run. Arena Valadora at the 150 in front of Flying Sparks. Ascana the outside. Arena Valadora with 100 to go. Holding them safely, Arena Valadora. And Arena Valadora wins it by a length and a half. Very close for the miners. Flying Sparks and Ascana the outside. Clear from You Little Butte, Oscar Eric. And then came Agro, trailed in by Break the Bank. And then Narita, Lodger. And last to finish was Fra Magic. Snowland with an attendant, they're away. Rubitano jumped okay, and also away quickly is Schwazier, but he's going to be left solo on the flat side. The rest are coming out here where Snowland began flying and found the outside rail with Spinning Hill. Shags is going forward with Cosmic Strike, and wider out then Rubitano heading across in front of Bella Spree, and back behind those horses Chong Chong and Azevedo, and Schwazier solo on the inside as they go towards the 600 metres. Hard to know whether he's in it or not as they come along now, and the leader is Snowland on the outside. Rubitano had gone up and just about joined him, followed by Shag. Spinning Hill on the rail. Bella Spree is working into it wide out from Cosmic Strike, and then came Chong Chong. Azevedo as last, and Schwazier over on the inside on his own, coming towards the 200-metre mark. Rubitano the leader, Bella Spree after him. Spinning Hill joins in, and Schwazier is in the hunt on the other side. 100 metres to go. Schwazier on the flat, Spinning Hill on this side. They're on opposite sides of the track, and Schwazier's done it on his own down on the inside and won it from Spinning Hill, Azevedo, Rubitano and Bella Spree. Then came behind these to finish was Shags. trailed in by Cosmic Strike, and then Chong Chong and Snowland. Arabia got well back when resuming from a spell. They're away. She didn't jump all that quickly, Arabia, and Kentucky Hula first out with Jajasto driving up, and Kayano is settling up third with Elafia on her outside, and they're followed then by Arabia, who's going to settle down 50 inside. Lady Madeline improving wide out, and then came Indigo Rain, won Princess Stephanie, a length and a half to Tally Law, Shah Elma, Kingdom Babe, and Casual Remark last of all. At the 1,000 metres now, Kentucky Hula by 2, Jajasto's second, Elafia's third. They're running pretty quickly here, 2 lengths to Kayano, fourth the inside one, Lady Madeline. Arabia's over on the rails, and then came Indigo Rain, a length and a half, Princess Stephanie, Tally Law, Shah Elma, 1 to Kingdom Babe, and last Casual Remark. Up to the turn now, Kentucky Hula out by 2, Jajasto, a length and a half, then Elafia. Kayano's had a beautiful run, fourth on the rails, and then came Lady Madeline, 2 to Arabia. Being trailed then as they cornered by Indigo Rain, and Tally Law spots them a fair start on the inside as Shah Elma pulls out. Kentucky Hula at the 400 in front of Jajasto, Elafia. Then came Kayano, and back behind them Lady Madeline running on, and Arabia trying to work clear at the 300. Jajasto went for home, but Kayano's out to tackle it immediately now, and then came Lady Madeline followed by Arabia. Jajasto's giving something at the 120. Kayano trying hard to level up there, fighting it out. Kayano's finishing the better, grabbed the lead from Jajasto, and Kayano draws away. Kayano a length and a quarter, Jajasto. Lady Madeline 3 lengths away third. Arabia fourth, then Kentucky Hula, Elafia. A gap then to Tally Law, Shah Elma, Indigo Rain, Long Break, Princess Stephanie, Kingdom Babe, and Casual Remark last of all. Racing now, and La Bella Dame jumped okay on the inside. In fact, it was a beautiful start. Dexterous got away quickly too. It's up with the leading horses. Ribe has dropped out to be last, and as they settle down, Gazania goes through and takes over the running at the 1200. It's Gazania from River Woman, and Lashed has moved up smartly on the outside, gets up to third. A length and a half further back is La Bella Dame, Kabuska the outside, and 1 to Dexterous. 1.5 to Try Magic, Red Labelle the outside, followed by Ribe. Ennis Carey is well back from Miss Ali Royal, and Fuji Dancer 3 lengths away. Gazania in front, heading towards the 800 metre mark by 4. River Woman second, Laster's third. Kabuska doing it tough out wide. La Bella Dame a good trail on the inside, and then came Dexterous. Red Labelle's also wide, but does have a little cover, and they're followed by Try Magic in the green colours down on the inside, followed by Ribe, Miss Ali Royal, Ennis Carey, and Fuji Dancer. Gazania led, but narrowly only, coming around the home turn. River Woman on the outside, and Laster's deeper still. Right behind them, La Bella Dame, and they're followed by Dexterous, trying to work into it with Kabuska, and further back is Red Labelle. Lashed had moved up with 300 metres to go and gone to the lead ahead of River Woman. Dexterous is running on well down the outside. Ribe is coming. It's Lashed in front at the 200. Dexterous to danger. Lash from Dexterous, Ribe, and then came La Bella Dame. Dexterous put the head in front of Lash, 50 to go. Dexterous with a narrow advantage. Lash kicking back, but Dexterous just beat Lash. Ribe 2 lengths away third from La Bella Dame, River Woman. A break behind those to finish in the race. Then came Try Magic, Kabuska, Miss Ali Royal, Red Labelle. And then came Gazania, found the distance a little far. Ennis Carey never came into it, and Fuji Dancer last all the way. Kelcher stood well. Swift Hero pouring at the ground in his gate. They're off now at the 1600 metres, and Academy Francais was first to bounce out. Beginning quickly was Rainbow Glider. No Alibi is up on the pace, and so is Halfpenny Bridge driving forward. There's Waikapu Bay. He's going forward today, and Tweak is coming across too from his outside barrier. They're going very quickly, and as they settle down, Halfpenny Bridge from Waikapu Bay. Tweak is trapped out third, and Academy Francais is a length away fourth, and then Prince Zamlar. He's gone to the lead now on Tweak. 2 lengths further back, No Alibi, followed by Rainbow Glider on the inside, and then Kelcher is around it. 2 behind these horses is Backstreet Boys. They go by the 1,000 metres. Lennon Lovers on his outside, trailed by Manabozo. Irish Knight second last, and last of all is Swift Hero. As they approach the 800 and Tweak, who'd done some work, led Waikapoo Bay. Halfpenny Bridge on the inside, trailed then by Academy Francais and Prince Amlar coming into with a run out wider. Next No Alibi, and then Rainbow Glider tucked in on the rails, followed by Kelcher, and then Linen Love around the outside from Backstreet Boy, Manabozo, Irish Knight and Swift Hero. They swing the corner at the 500. Tweak in front of on the outside Waikapoo Bay. Rainbow Glider's going for a run on the inside with No Alibi as Halfpenny Bridge comes out after the leader, and Irish Knight comes with a run down the outside. 300 to go now, and Halfpenny Bridge had moved up level with Tweak. Irish Knight is still coming down the middle of the course. 200 to go. Halfpenny Bridge in front here. It's about a half a length in front of Rainbow Glider, Tweak. Irish Knight on the outside. Halfpenny Bridge is in front of Irish Knight. Swift Hero late, but Halfpenny Bridge wins it by a half length. Irish Knight, Swift Hero third, then Backstreet Boy, Rainbow Glider just whacked away, followed by Tweak over on the inside, and behind these Linen Lover and Manabozo, followed by Willie Command, and further back was No Alibi and Kelcher. Long Break Academy Francais, Prince Zamlar and Waikapoo Bay last in.
Carry on Ace standing up well.